Hello everyone, welcome to the electromagnetic engineering lecture series. After the last lecture, we have studied about the boundary conditions and we have seen some problems on the boundary condition. Today we are going to start the one important topic and on that topic in every question, university question paper, there will be a definite question on the derivation of the Poisson's and Laplace equations, and there will be some numericals will be available on the Poisson's and Laplace equation. So we will study about the Laplace and Poisson's equation. So first of all, we will see what is the Laplace and Poisson's equation. So how we can derive from the Gauss law and how the which parameters we have studied. From that we have to study what is the Poisson's equation. So we will study about the Poisson's equation. Before that, we should understand what is Gauss law in the point form. So point form in the Gauss law is del dot d bar is equal to rho v. So that is the point form of the Gauss law. So that is very important. It is required for us. But we know that d bar is equal to epsilon E bar. That also we have studied what is d bar and E bar. D bar is electric flux density and E bar is electric field intensity. So d bar is epsilon is permittivity. So epsilon is E bar. So it is I am not denoting it as epsilon 0 because we are not dealing with any free space or any solid state material. We are dealing with the general epsilon we are using. If they will, in the example, suppose they will give you free space, then you have to consider it as a epsilon 0. Otherwise, if they have said that it is a material, if they have given epsilon r, then you can calculate epsilon is equal to epsilon 0 into epsilon r. You can find out this epsilon. So on the basis of that, you can find out the value of epsilon. Now d bar, we are calculating d bar is equal to epsilon E bar. So we will put that d bar, instead of d bar we can put that epsilon D bar. So put that d bar into this equation. So put equation 2 in equation 1. So del dot epsilon E bar is equal to rho v. So I will move this epsilon into the right hand side. So what will happen if I will move this del dot E bar is equal to rho v epsilon. Okay, so that is del dot E bar we have calculated. But into the last lecture we have last lecture we have derived one equation that E bar is equal to minus del v. So E bar is equal to minus del v, that we have derived, that is gradient and the gradient of v, potential. Okay, so E bar is equal to minus del v. So I will put that instead of E bar, I will put that del v. So this is equation number 3 and this is equation number 4. So put equation 4 into equation 1 into equation 3. So del dot minus del v is equal to rho v epsilon. So I will take this minus sign and put into the right hand side, and del dot del, that is del square v is equal to minus rho v divided by epsilon. And this is your Poisson's equation. This is your Poisson's equation. So it is very simple. You just have to derive Poisson's equation. Now, how to calculate Laplace equation? So, if rho v is going to be 0, means volume charge density is going to be a 0, then what will happen? If the volume charge density is 0, if the rho v in the free space, so if the rho v will be 0, what will happen? Del square v going to be a 0. So that is a Laplace equation. So very simple equations are there. Laplace equation. So by that way you have to derive this Poisson's and Laplace equation. Just you have to derive this, and you have to represent this Laplace and Poisson's equation into the different coordinate systems. So we will represent this into the different coordinate systems, that Laplace equations in three different equations we will find out. So first of all we will find out first del square v. We have to represent this del square v into the three different coordinate systems. So for the Cartesian, for the cylindrical and for the spherical you have to define it, because we have to use that into the numericals. So Laplace, only Laplace we have to convert into the three different equation, three different coordinate system. So we will find out del v first. What is del v? Del v is equal to deba v by deba x ax bar I will represent this in Cartesian coordinate system. In Cartesian coordinate system. Plus deba v by deba y ay bar plus deba v by deba z az bar. So that is deba v into the form of a Cartesian coordinate system. Now we have to represent this del square v. So del square v is del dot del v. So del dot del v you have to represent. Del dot del v means it is a divergence. So if you want to find out the divergence, so how we can find out the divergence? So directly I will use del operator. Del operator is what is deba by deba x plus deba by deba y plus deba by deba z, and del v is deba v by deba x ax bar plus deba v by deba y ay bar plus deba v by deba z az bar. Okay, so that is del v. Now we have to represent that. Directly I will represent I forgot here unit vectors ax bar, ay bar and az bar. Okay, so now ax bar only 1, otherwise ax bar, if you are multiplying with ax bar, ay bar, ax bar, az bar will be 0. So ax bar only 1, and that deba by deba x into deba v by deba x, it is deba square v by deba x square. Plus similarly for deba by deba y ay bar, only you have to multiply with this deba v by deba y ay bar, so that is 1. So that is deba square v by deba y square, and last is deba square v by deba z square. So that is equal to what? That is equal to 0. So that is the representation of Laplace equation into the Cartesian coordinate system. So other two coordinate system you have to represent. Again I am giving you this homework, or you have to solve for you have to find out this equation for the two coordinate system, that cylindrical coordinate system and spherical coordinate system. So solve this for the today's. I am giving you homework for the today. Now we will see some problems on the Laplace and Poisson's equation. Now you can see this example on the Laplace equation. It is known that v is equal to xy is a solution of Laplace equation where x is a function of small x and y, capital Y, is a function of a small y alone. Determine whether the following functions are solution of Laplace equation. So we have these four functions and we have to see that is it a function of a Laplace equation. So what was we have derived from the Laplace equation for the Cartesian coordinate system. So this we have derived for the Laplace equation into derive for the with respect to Cartesian coordinate system. So deba square v by deba x square, deba square v by deba y square plus deba square v by deba z square is equal to 0. That's we have to calculate. Now, so what we have to find out first, that is del square v is equal to 0. So that is for the Laplace equation we have studied. Del square v is equal to 0. So that is this equation. Suppose now what we have to put, that v is equal to, we have to put that is if v is a function of xy. So see that v is a function of xy. So I will put, instead of v, I will put xy, deba square xy divided by deba x square plus deba square v divided by deba y square plus deba square v divided by it should be xy and should be xy is equal to 0. So that is equal to 0 we have to find out. Now with respect to x is a function of a x, small x. So x is the only function of a alone. They have said alone. X is a function of x. So y is a constant. So I will remove that y. Deba square x divided by deba x square plus, now here is the y is a function of a y and x is a constant here. So x I will remove and del square y divided by deba y square plus, here it is z, not a z function, so it should be a 0 is equal to 0. So that we have calculated. Now for the first question we have to calculate. So for the a, I will see a is equal to va is equal to 100 xy. If we are putting 100 xy, we have to find out first del square v. Del square va is equal to 100. Now instead of x and y, you have to put that values. So del square v is equal to, so that we have put these values, y deba square x divided by deba y, deba x square, deba x square plus x deba square y divided by deba y square. Now this is 100. Now what is the value of this equation? So value of this equation is 0. So it will be 100 into 0, that is 0. Now we have to find out for the second equation. For the second equation, what is second equation? Vb is equal to 100 xy plus 2x, small x. So one by one we have to find out. First of all, we have to find out deba v by vb by deba vb by deba x first. Then so it is 100y plus 2. Then we have to find out deba square vb divided by deba x square. Should be and with respect to x, it should be deba x divided by deba x plus 2. So with respect to x, if you are calculating again, then it should be 100y deba square x deba x square, small x. That is deba square vb by deba x square. That is we will require here. When you are calculating this deba square v or deba square v divided by deba x square, deba square v divided by deba y square, deba square v divided by deba z square. So we have calculated for va, now we are calculating for vb. So instead of v, we will put vb. So deba square vb by deba x square we have calculated. Now we have to calculate this second one. So we have to find out this is a function of Laplace or not. So with respect to deba vb with respect to y, z is not available, so we don't have to calculate for the z. So deba vb by deba y, it is 100 x, then deba v by deba y, deba y by deba y plus 0, because it is 2x, so there is no y, that's why we should be put that is 0. Now I will take again this deba square vb divided by deba y square, because we have to put that value. So again I want to calculate for the y, so 100 x deba square y divided by deba y square. So we have to put these values into that equation. So if you are putting these values, deba square vb is equal to deba square vb, if you are calculating deba square vb is equal to we have to add these two equations. So this equation and this equation we have to add. So del square vb divided by deba x square plus del deba square vb divided by deba y square. So I will add that these equations. So 100 y deba square x divided by deba x square plus 100 100x deba square y divided by deba y square. If I am putting 100 common, what will remain? Y, capital Y, deba square x deba x square plus x into deba square y deba y square. But what is the value of this equation? So what value of this equation is, you can see the value of this equation, y deba square x deba square x plus x deba square y divided by deba y square is 0. So I will put that value 0, 100 into 0, so that is 0. So what we are proving is, it is a function of a Laplace equation. So this first problem and the second problem is a function of the Laplace equation. So that we have proved. I have proved for the first and second. Now it is homework for the third and fourth. For the C and D, you have to calculate. You have to see that is it answer is coming 0 or not. You don't have to forcefully, you don't have to calculate that is 0, that you will solve something and you will say that it will be 0. So I will check that your answer is correct or not. You just have to calculate, you have to find out this equation, it should be, they are coming 0 or not for these equations. Okay, so try this for the homework. In the next lecture we will start with a new chapter, that is steady magnetic field. So this chapter, steady magnetic field, is very important point as the electric field. So today we have completed the electric field. Now in the next lecture we will start with the magnetic field. So thank you for the today's lecture. We will meet into the next lecture. Thank you.